Yeah, this is one of the biggest mysteries of the universe that persists across all other parallel universes as well. My name is Abhilash Gupta, and you are listening to Podcastation episode number 6. Let's get started. Still solving that maths problem or the physics problem and thinking that there isn't a problem that is harder than the problem you're solving right now? Well, scientists have a different statement. They have officially confirmed the answer to one of the biggest mysteries and biggest questions. And they have decided that the egg came first. Yes, now the secret to this answer lies, of course, in the scientists' brains. Haha. Oh, very funny, Abhilash. Try a little harder next time, will ya? The answer actually lies in the super glitchy and super complex process of evolution. Let's get a little more elaborated about this. As you see, a very long time ago, you might even call it once upon a time, if you must. But going back to the time when actually there was no chicken, instead what was there was its ancestor. And we call it as a proto chicken. Much like you will call my ancestors as proto Abhilash or proto Nutwits. But it gets more interesting from here on, so consider subscribing and liking this video as well. When I first explain this, it might sound like the chicken came first, but we will have to see what our nutwit brains tell us to do. Okay, so it all started out with when one proto chicken laid an egg which became mutated and was the first chicken ever hatched from an egg. And what? Is that it? No, of course not. Actually, that mutated chicken or proto chicken or half proto chicken, whatever you may call it, was not actually the first chicken ever, because you see, the process of evolution is so gradual that a day you might not see those very small minute changes, but after a million years, yeah, that's a very insignificant number of years in the course of history. Okay, so don't get all wide-eyed that I'm saying a million years just like that. Moving on, after all those years, those small changes add up and they end up creating a whole new species. And you might be wondering, when did that happen? But it did, and it was so gradual that you didn't even notice. And that's exactly how evolution works. Now you may be wondering that Abhilash, according to this, chicken was the one that came first, as I said before. But it gets a lot more complicated from here on, so consider subscribing and liking the video. Before continuing though, we must ask ourselves this question: what we consider the chicken egg as, An egg that contains a chicken, or an egg which comes from chicken? Now this question, really for the first time in my videos, doesn't make any sense. It doesn't actually, really. Coming back to an initial question about who came first, if you bring the egg into the equation, it means that the first mutated chicken that started all this perplexing mystery stuff came from an egg. That's how simple it is. And thus, we have our question answered, that the egg came first. Now don't get too disappointed about this choice chicken. A lot of people still think that it came first. But my dear nutwits, share this video or podcast as much as you can and let the world know who came first. And do not forget to click that big red subscribe button and also consider liking this video if you did. And if you didn't, then also like this video, I don't care. Actually, I do. And do not forget to click that insignificant little bell icon so that you get all the notifications of my video from this channel. I upload every alternate days, so consider subscribing. This has been Abhilash Gupta with Podcastation, and I will see or rather talk to you later. Bye guys. Still, I have another question though. Who came first? The proto chicken or the proto chicken egg?